¿Quién es el que diseña estas cajas en Meyer?
Es esa chica que está ahí, Katie.
¿Ella?
Sí, ella.
¿A poco?
Sí.
Wow.
Katie.
Katie Murphy-Calusi.
Oh, nice meeting you, Miguel.
Nice to meet you.
So, yeah, I was talking to Juan about the new Tigra, or how do you say
Tigra.
it?
Yeah,
Tigra?
Tigra.
Perfect.
It's like a Spanish name for tigre. How you come up with these designs?
I started at the company as an acoustic test engineer,
Okay.
which really was making sure that when we make the products at our factory in Berkeley, that when we do the end-of-line testing, that the frequency response is correct, that there's low distortion, and that everything is put together correctly, which led me into transducer design. I did a lot of the design and the horn design on Panther, and then now I am leading the design team of mechanical engineers, acoustic engineers, and we're working with the other engineering teams to make sure that this all happens.
It's very surprising to see how young you are, and you come up with very professional designs, and they develop a lot of SPL. So this is basically like a small brother from the 21, right?
Yes,
Same design.
Yes, so a lot of what we're doing with Tigra and the 1800 LFC is the different designers, especially on the acoustic team, who are really the ones that look at it as a system, right? Like it is the sum of the drivers and the horn and the amplifier and the ports in this specific box. And so that team is taking the technology from Panther and 2100 and trying to put it into more of a form factor that fills in that gap between Leopard and Panther, or the 900 and the 2100. And so that team really looks at, what do people like? What do they don't like? What is it about the sound of that box that people are drawn to, or the use case of the rigging that
everything matters.
Exactly. And so we have a really wonderful team of designers who make sure that we're designing a whole system in one box to make sure that all the parts really work together.
Are these LED lights?
Yes. So this is taken from the LED wink light that we have on Panther and 2100, which means that when you are connected on the network, that you're able to actually wink, and these lights will light up to make sure that when you are patching the speakers and naming them, that you know that you're able to easily identify exactly which box is which when they're in the air.
Yeah, especially when you're far away, you want to see something flashing or something.
Exactly. So we actually had a lot of different people in the field before we were releasing Panther say, if you're going to use Milan connectivity, it would be really helpful to have some sort of indicator light that flashes to say, hey, I'm box number 12.
So the Tigra isn't really designed to replace Leopard, it's designed to bridge the gap between Leopard and Panther, is that what I'm getting?
Exactly. We try to make sure that the boxes that we are releasing make sense for the lineup of speakers that we have.
It's a very similar form factor, but with more of the technology of Panther, is that right?
Exactly. It's taking what Panther is and putting it in a box that could hang underneath Panther, or make sure that, hey, we have a little bit of a smaller theater that you need a lighter speaker in, or we can't hang as many, but we still want kind of that sonic signature.
How long did it take you to get this design out?
So we've been working on Tigra since, I would say, early last year.
Oh, okay.
The 1800 LFC, we had a design team release the USW 121P last year in October, and then when that team was done with that, they kind of switched on to the 1800, which was actually really great for us because by that time we had chosen some of the main design elements of Tigra. And since the 1800 is made to fly on the same grid as Tigra, it was easy having some of those dimensions already chosen.
How do you feel looking at your design on display?
We are really, really happy. The design team.
I mean, you as you know, this is like your baby, right?
Yeah, we worked really hard the past couple weeks to make sure that these boxes, the cosmetic samples, made their way to both Namm and ISE, and everybody's really, really proud of the way that they turned out, because for a lot of the team members, they've seen it in SolidWorks They've made the 3D printed parts or put together the cabinets, but this is the first time that they're actually able to see what it looks like
in real life,
which lets them actually imagine of, hey, I did all of these individual pieces of work. Now I can see, like, I can point to this and say, hey, like, Jonathan and Brian made those ports. Hey, Madeline made that horn. They can actually look at it and go, I made that.
Even these waves are very nice.
Yes, we wanted to make sure that some of the design language from Panther and 2100 we kept, even though it's a little bit more muted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. So, there's any more new stuff coming up next year? I mean, we got a lot of these.
I think at the moment we're sticking with just the two of these, but you never know. Sometimes we like to release projects out of the blue.
I know. So when you're designing this, or your team, the guy John Meyer is his name?
Yes.
Yeah. He comes to you and says, I don't like this, I don't like that, or he goes, you're the boss.
So a small group of us essentially meets with John almost every day of the week. We start a lot of our days with a morning stand-up call, we call it, and we go over kind of, this is what everybody is working on right now. This is the experiments that we're doing on this speaker. And it's kind of a mix. It's important that we know that he trusts us. And you talk about me being young. It's because of the opportunities that this company gives. John Meyer is really the type of person that wants to take the younger generation of engineers and get them to a point where they can stand on their own. So it's kind of a combination of us saying that these are the things that we want to do, or these are our ideas. This is what we're thinking about, and him saying, hey, I totally get that. In my experience, I tried this and it didn't work, or I tried this and it did work. But you guys go ahead and try that and let me know the results, and we can. So
it's a combination of young minds and new ideas with his experience.
Exactly. Which like we talk about people like Pablo Espinoza. We have so much knowledge at the company, and most of the owners of that knowledge are gracious enough to share it with people. Like, we don't have any people who are saying, no, that's my experience, I'm not going to tell you about it. Like, everyone always wants to share what they know, and that's part of what makes our company, but also the products, so special.
When you heard this box, what was your reaction the first time?
I think a lot of it is, it's always surprise at the size, honestly, because you hear it and you close your eyes and you think of something the size of Panther for Tigra, or the size of 2100 for this. Then you open your eyes and go, oh wait, no, that's a much smaller box. Which honestly is the way that a lot of us felt when we were doing Panther about Leo. It's all of a sudden we are getting, the boxes just feel so clear and so powerful, but we've somehow managed to squeeze them into a tiny little lightweight box. We're trying to put a lot of thought, and you talk about the Wave logo, we're trying to put a lot of thought into the fact that for a lot of architects. So
this is the logo, right?
Yes, this is our, it's the same, it's the same Wave logo.
Yeah, the Wave.
Then I have to show you the USW121B that is inside.
Oh yeah, the big guy.
Exactly. So
I saw that the last year in
at Infocom?
No, here.
Oh, here.
No, last year it was a 2100 LFC.
Oh yeah, that's.
So this is a different one.
Oh, this is a different one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice.
But we want to make sure that with smaller designs, our product manager, our senior director of product management, Andy, always talks about the smaller the speaker, the closer people will be to it physically. And so we still want to have the Wave logo, so you can look it up and go, that's Meyer Sound Box.
Yeah, I know.
But we wanted it to be a little bit quieter, so if an architect doesn't want to see it, they can still work with this box.
Yeah, this is nice. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Personally, because we're talking to the person who's behind this design, and nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you
again. Thank you. Gracias, Juan.
Miguel, let me show you the rest.
Yeah, let's go.